This is James Holder for IFL TV in association with Macklin's Gym Marbella. We're on the road today. With me, I've got Danny Cassius Connor, aka Steve Bruce. What's happening, Dan? You alright?
Alright, mate. Fucking hell. So what, Andy Lee, Steve Bruce.
Younger Steve Bruce, mate.
If I had a normal nose, mate, you wouldn't be saying that.
You've done a shit job keeping Hull up, that's what I'm going to say.
Whatever, mate. Whatever.
Listen, we're on the road right now. I know I've seen on your Facebook today you was meant to come and announce some stuff with myself. You've taken it into your own hands and announced the announcement already. Can you tell me what's going on?
Well, it's not massive news really for everyone else, but I've got a fight in Spain lined up. It's not 100% confirmed yet, but we're just waiting to see if everything gets confirmed. It's against a sick kid, 6-0 with like 3 stoppages. He's not a bad kid, so we're just waiting to see if that gets confirmed really, and then obviously, hopefully, get a few bigger fights lined up for towards the end of the year, September time.
Can you tell me a little bit about the opponent you'll be facing out in Spain?
Well, like I said, he's 6-0 with 3 knockouts. I've seen a few like videos of him. His name's Jerobe Santana.
Jules Santana?
Not Jules Santana. Jerobe Santana. Yeah.
Santana.
But he's not a bad kid. Like I said, he's come forward, likes to have a fight and that. He looks decent enough, but like I said, he's inexperienced, and I think I could go out there and do a job on him. So we've accepted the fight, and we'll just see what happens, see if it comes off. Do you know what I mean?
When's the fight scheduled for, Dan?
End of July. So end of July, and then, like I said, there's got a few things in line, like coming up. Hopefully September I'll have a big fight coming up. So I'm just waiting for everything. So like I said, I'm just waiting for confirmation on a few fights now. Yeah. Should be nice if we could all get sorted out, but you know what it's like, promoters and that, they're fucking dealing and wheeling and dealing, so you never know until sort of a few months, well, 6-7 weeks out really.
Who's handling the negotiations with this one for you?
Alec, my trainer, you know what I mean, he's my manager as well, Alec Wilkie. He's just sorting everything out. He's seen the guy, if he says that I can beat him and he's up, you know what I mean, that he's confident, then I'll take his word for it, and I'll go out there and do the business. Yeah, that's it. But yeah, like I said, it's just hopefully get this fight out of the way, and then, you know what I mean, I won my last one, so hopefully we'll have a good fight lined up for September.
What kind of level of opposition are you talking about, and do these kind of fights you're looking for depend on a win out in Spain?
No, it doesn't matter. You know what I mean, it's like, obviously it's nice if I win out in Spain. For me, I'm gonna win in Spain. Do you know what I mean? I'm confident of winning, but obviously the fights over here don't hinge on that. One of them would be for the Southern Area lightweight title. I don't know who that will be against, but they've mentioned Floyd Moore, maybe Divine. There's a few names been flying about, and then obviously the fight that I really want is against Ricky Boylan, but whether or not that will happen, I don't even know, that might even happen next year, or I don't know, but it would be nice if we could get it at some point this year. Just got to see what His Royal Highness Ricky wants to do, because I need him apparently, so just waiting to see what happens there really.
I mean, all 3 of them fights at Southern Area level are going to be good fights. They're going to no doubt be on a good card. So are you looking at this point in your career to get past Southern Area level and try and establish yourself on the TV cards again then?
Yeah, of course, yeah, I want to be on the TV, do you know what I mean? I'd like to be on Sky, and the Boylan fight would come on Sky obviously, because you know he's promoter already, has got Sky TV. But really and truly, I wouldn't, you know, I'd fight Floyd Moore or Divine on, you know, I'd do that on a Goodwin show. Steve Goodwin always puts on good shows, and we always have like a good atmosphere there. So I wouldn't mind fighting again on Steve's show or whatever. I wouldn't mind fighting again on Steve's shows and seeing what, like, because they're good shows, like I said, and they're always a good atmosphere. I love the York Hall, and but obviously the fight I want, like I said, I want to fight Ricky Boylan. It's a good fight for the area around here, and you know, like Ricky said, everyone wants to see the fight. So I just don't understand why he's stalling, and you know what I mean, why there's always an excuse. Last time it was, you know what I mean, my team's got plans for me. That was before the Tyler Goodjohn fight. So then it was the Tommy Martin fight. You know what I mean, he had that his team had a plan for him with the Tommy Martin fight. He'd been beaten in both of them fights. You know what I mean, he won. He done well the other night against against a kid he thought who was a tough opponent. You know what I mean? I said he was going to be a tough opponent, and he was. But he done well against him. You know, we've both had a few losses. I've obviously had a lot more losses than Ricky, but I've boxed in better company than Ricky. So I think it's a logical fight to make. You know what I mean? I don't see any reason why this fight should not be made now. You know what I mean? Why can't me and him fight now? Like you know what I mean? I don't want to wait until we're both on the downward slide in our careers. Let's do it now. Like when we're both sort of still in good shape and still in a good position. You know what I mean? Still going somewhere. It'd be a good fight. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, it's nowhere in the same league, but Floyd Mayweather and Pacquiao, that they did it at a right later date, and obviously Pacquiao declined a lot, and I don't want it to be at a point where me and Ricky have both declined to a certain that it's just a shit fight. Do you know what I mean? I'd like to do it when we're both in our primes, and I'm 28, nearly 29 or whatever. Ricky's not much younger than me, so do you know what I mean? Why not? Let's get it on.
I mean, Ricky's not here to defend himself, so we don't want to
slagging him off, do you know what I mean?
Too hard.
Yeah, no, I'm not slagging him off.
Also, I want to apologise on behalf of Danny for comparing himself to Manny Pacquiao.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not comparing myself to fucking Manny Pacquiao. I was comparing myself to Floyd Mayweather. But obviously, that's what I said. I weren't comparing that to that. But it's just, you know what I mean? What I'm getting at is we want to do it when we're both.
I know what you're getting at.
You know, well, there you go. Don't fucking mug me off, James. Do you know what I mean? That's the last thing I need. Some fucking Twitter troll getting on me saying that I'm fucking comparing myself to fucking Floyd Mayweather. But yeah, anyway, like I said, his last interview, like when I got mentioned, I don't understand. Like, oh, not a lot of people like him, not a lot of people like me. Where did that come from? Like, why even bother saying that? Like, it's just stupid, isn't it? And I need him more than he needs me. What a load of shit. Do you know what I mean? Where's he going to go now? Where's he going to go? Like, Tommy Martin's beat him, and no disrespect to Tommy, but Tommy's the baby of the division. You know, where's he going to go from there? Back to Southern Area level? And I don't think he will go back to Southern Area level because he don't want to fight Johnny Coyle, does he? So may as well take the easy option and fight me. Do you know what I mean? And we can give everyone what they want around the area. Do you know what I mean? That fight, we can do it at your call and sell your call out, or we can do it at a bigger venue. I would love that fight. You know what I mean? I don't stop moaning to Eddie about it, saying please make the fight, please make the fight. I'm always calling Rick. You know what I mean? Always calling him out, and I've messaged him a few times and said about having the fight. But it just seems to me that he does not want to know about it, and in my opinion, it's just, I think he's scared of losing. Like, I think he honestly, you ask him, you know what I mean? I am a threat to Ricky. I'm not, you know, when we was kids or whatever, he used to get the better of the spars when we were kids. But listen, things have changed, and he knows that. I know that. You know what I mean? We're both a lot more evenly matched now, and I think it's the best time to do the fight. So, Rick, if you're watching, let's get it on, mate.
No doubt he's
stop running.
Watching,
yeah,
so
we'll stop. You know what I mean? Let's do it, mate. Let's get it on.
Hopefully we can get a response video from Ricky this week and see what he's got to say on everything.
Yeah, hopefully. You know what I mean? Hopefully we will. But like I said, I've said my bit, haven't I? You know what I mean? Yeah, it's a fight that everyone wants to see, so I don't understand what is in the way. There's no better time than now, in my opinion. But we'll just have to see what happens. I'm sure his team have got a plan for him again or whatever. But yeah, all right, whatever.
Thoughts on old rival Tyler Goodjohn retiring or semi-retiring? What may
he ain't retired, mate. He'll come back 100%. Yeah, I know he will. He's got, mate. There's no. Listen, he's young still. Do you know what I mean? He's like 24. Is he 23 or 24 or something like that? He's a baby still, and you look what he's done in boxing already. He's you know what I mean? I think obviously whatever's gone on with him and whoever, I think it's him and Peter have had a little bit of a disagreement or whatever. When you listen, me and my trainer Alec, we argue all the time, yeah. And obviously, when you argue even about stupid stuff, it feels like it's the end of the world, because obviously that person means a lot to you. Like Alex is like my dad, so if me and him row, then it proper gets to me. Do you know what I mean? It winds me up and it hurts me, you know. And obviously, even if it's about something stupid, do you know what I mean? I take it to heart. But as he will tell you, I'm a proper diva. But Tyler's exactly the same, and obviously something's probably happened with him and Pete. They've had a little bit of a disagreement. Whether or not he goes back with Pete, I don't know, but Tyler will be back in the ring. He's too good to stay out of the ring, and his fans will miss him. Do you know what I mean? He's entertainment value, ain't he, Tyler? Do you know what I mean? I don't think he's ever been in a bad fight in his whole life. Yeah. So yeah, I think he'll come back.
It's a close bond, the trainer and the fighter, the relationship between you guys. Sometimes I think Alec Wilkie deserves a medal.
He does deserve a medal. He deserves more than a fucking medal, mate. Trust me. I'm the most miserable person in the world when I'm making.
You're not good cutting weight, then, are you?
No, I'm not, mate. I'm the most miserable. Listen, I'll tell you what I'm about. Yeah, I'm about chocolate, sitting on the sofa, watching DVDs, cans of Coke, fizzy drinks, McDonald's, fast food. That is what I'm all about. Yeah, and when I'm cutting that out, Alec will tell you. Do you know what I mean? I'm a right miserable, moody little so and so, but I'm getting better. He'll tell you I'm getting a bit better. And the thing with Alec is he don't have none of my shit neither. If I'm other people, if I'm moaning, they just sort of like ignore it. But with Alec, if I'm moaning, he's just like, right, oh, better put it in gear. Yeah, with Alec, if I'm moaning, he's not about like pandering to me. Alec is all about telling me what I see I am. So yeah, that's exactly it. But like I said, it's a bit hard for Tyler and that, because I don't really know what's gone on there, but it's a shame really, do you know what I mean, all that time, and they've just called it a day, but I'm sure they'll sort things out.
Last time we saw you, you had the Wasp. Got rid of the Wasp now.
Yeah.
You've upgraded the Wasp a little bit.
I haven't upgraded it, mate.
Has someone been taking pot shots at your windscreen?
Mate, don't even ask me about that. I got pulled up by the old building over there and got tugged, didn't I? And they're going to give it. I'm going to get in trouble for that. But it's booked in to get the windscreen sorted. But this car is just like, do you know who gave me this? Yeah, the little guy that I scare in my videos all the time, Kieran McPherson.
Yeah.
He had this car just laying about. Yeah, he's not even fucking. He's just old enough to drive. But the Wasp broke down on the way back from a wedding. Then I had one of my mates, Joe Crab. He gave me a punto or something like that, but it was the biggest piece of shit ever. But
it's not a nice thing to say about someone who gives you a car, mate.
Well, he's a fucking good fella for giving me the car, but it blew up after a week, so that tells you what it was all about. And then
punto of pain.
Yeah, so then Kieran just come out of nowhere and give me this. Actually, it was a Clio. So then Kieran just came out of nowhere and was like, I've got this car for you. And for a fella who just gets terrorised all day, for him to give me a car, do you know what I mean? That's a nice thing. But
that's a very nice thing, because that helps you to get the training, doesn't it?
Exactly.
It helps you to pick up the kids and whatever else.
I have to pick them up every day. But then a couple of weeks, literally 2 or 3 days after I picked it up, piece of stone, bang, windscreen gone. And yeah, exactly. I'm driving around like a right old knob with my fucking cracked windscreen. And it's just got look in the back, kids' bikes, fucking training shit. It's just like it's a joke.
Cassius's car.
A gum shield, a scooter and a push bike. That's just how it is in this motor. That's how I roll.
Right, well listen, we've got to be at Roseau ABC in 4 minutes, so you're going to have
what
to
time
cut
is
this
it?
down. It's getting late, we're going to have to be at the gym in 4 minutes.
Is it nearly 3 o'clock?
Cut this down and we'll be on our way. Alright Danny, listen, thank you for giving us a bit of time. I wish you the best of luck with your Spanish adventure, mate. And hopefully you'll be flying the flag.
Cheers, mate. Team CC.
Get a few Spanish words off Wadi Camacho before you go.
I know a few anyway. Well, I won't tell you what it means because there's some young viewers out there.
Better not just sworn at me. Better not just sworn at me, mate.
I didn't. We'll leave it as that, James, alright?
I say no more. Cheers, Dan.
Nice one, mate. Cheers.